Most people don't think twice about shampoo. It's one of the most routine products in your entire home. You throw it into your trolley without checking the ingredients, squeeze it into your palm, rub it through your scalp, rinse it away, and assume it's doing what it promises. But behind those colorful bottles stacked in every supermarket aisle, there's a truth most shoppers have never been told. Many of these shampoos are built on the cheapest chemicals the industry can find, formulas that can irritate your scalp, thin your hair over time, disrupt your skin barrier, and leave behind residues that your scalp mistakes for oil or infection. Your hair might look clean for a moment, but beneath the surface, it's getting weaker, drier, and more dependent on the very product causing the problem. 5. Asda Essentials and Shampoo. Asda's Essential Shampoo is exactly what the name suggests, essential only in the sense that it's the cheapest formula they could legally bottle and sell. The entire product is built on sodium lauryl sulfate, salt, and fragrance, a triple punch that strips the scalp so harshly it can trigger the exact problems people think shampoo is solving. The lather feels satisfying, almost luxurious, but that sensation is engineered by SLES, a detergent strong enough to degrease machinery. Once you wash it out, your scalp panics, overproduces oil, and leaves you greasy again within a day. The artificial fragrance blend, hidden simply under the word parfum, contains dozens of synthetic molecules that commonly cause itching, redness, and long-term sensitivity. For people with eczema or dandruff, this shampoo doesn't just fail to help, it actively makes things worse. 4. Tesco Extracts Shampoo. Tesco's Extracts line is a perfect example of supermarket illusion. The bottles look soft, fruity, and innocent. You see pictures of coconut, raspberry, or almond and assume the formula inside matches the advertising. In reality, the ingredients list exposes the truth. The extracts barely exist, replaced instead by chemical perfumes designed to smell like the real thing. And hidden in the middle of the list is cocamidopropyl betaine, a cleansing agent once marketed as gentle but now identified as a leading cause of contact dermatitis. For many people with mysterious flaky scalp, the problem isn't weather or stress, it's this chemical. Combined with Tesco's heavy use of water and thickener to cut production costs, the shampoo is weak, irritating, and ultimately damaging. It smells great, but the formula beneath is anything but. 3. Sainsbury's Daily Care Shampoo. Sainsbury's Daily Care tries to look clean and minimalist, but that clean aesthetic hides one of the most controversial preservatives in modern cosmetics, methylisothiazolinone. It's banned entirely in leave-on products across Europe because of how aggressive it is on the skin. Even in rinse-off formulas like shampoo, dermatologists advise avoiding it if you value your scalp health. This preservative is cheap, effective at preventing mold, and incredibly irritating. People who experience sudden itching, burning, or tightness after washing often never suspect the shampoo itself. But this ingredient is responsible for thousands of reactions every year. Combine that with Sainsbury's use of strong surfactants and artificial fragrances, and you get a shampoo designed for long shelf life, not long-term hair health. 2. Lidl CN Shampoo. Lidl CN shampoos are award-winning for price, not for quality. The silky feel that people mistake for conditioning comes from synthetic polymers and silicone-like coatings that cling to every strand. Dimethicone creates that slippery, smooth texture, but it also suffocates hair over time, sealing the cuticle and preventing moisture from entering. The result is predictable: dullness, breakage, and hair that becomes more fragile with every wash. The fragrance blends are low-grade, almost entirely petroleum-derived, sharp on the nose and harsh on the skin. And because CN is manufactured to hit the lowest price point possible, the formula is overloaded with fillers. You're essentially washing your hair with cheap chemicals designed to feel expensive for a moment and leave long-term damage behind. 1. Aldi Lacura Shampoo. Aldi's Lacura line is the worst offender not because it looks cheap, but because it doesn't. The packaging is convincing. It looks premium. It feels like something that belongs in a high-street cosmetics shop. but behind the branding is one of the harshest formulas sold in any UK supermarket. The surfactants are aggressive. The PEG compounds come from industrial processing that can leave behind impurities, and the synthetic waxes and silicones create a temporary shine that masks long-term damage. Some versions even contain microplastic ingredients that wash straight into UK waterways. The formula is cheap to make, harsh on the scalp, and engineered to imitate the benefits of real care without offering any. Once you strip away the marketing, Lacura is essentially the fast food version of hair care, addictive, damaging, and dressed up to look harmless. After tearing apart all the supermarket formulas that coat, irritate, and strip your hair, let me give you the 2 shampoos that genuinely stand above the rest. These aren't mass-produced, they aren't chemical-heavy, and they aren't designed to trick your senses. They do for your hair what real shampoo was meant to do before the industry turned to synthetics. The first is Hedgerow and Stone Raw Milk Shampoo Bar, a product made using old-world soap-making methods. The unpasteurized milk hasn't been cooked to death, so the fats, enzymes, and nutrients remain intact. Those fats nourish the scalp naturally, strengthening the hair without relying on artificial shine agents. It lathers gently, rinses cleanly, and leaves your scalp balanced instead of stripped. No plastic bottles, no mystery chemicals, no industrial preservatives, just real ingredients that your skin recognizes. The second is Bragammon Farm Unpasteurized Goat Milk Shampoo, crafted in small batches by farmers who treat shampoo like a food product rather than a chemical formulation. The goat milk's natural lactic acid exfoliates softly, removing dead skin without irritation. The raw fats moisturize, protect, and rebuild hair over time. This is the kind of shampoo that actually improves your hair's condition instead of faking softness with silicone. It smells natural, it feels natural, and because it's unpasteurized, the nourishing elements are still alive within it. And the third, for people who want something richer, creamier, and closer to a salon-quality wash without the chemical baggage, is Chuckling Goat Kefir Shampoo. This one is built around unpasteurized kefir, live, probiotic-rich, fermented milk packed with beneficial microbes. These probiotics support the scalp's microbiome, helping calm inflammation, reduce itchiness, and naturally restore balance to oily or irritated scalps. Instead of stripping your hair, this formula rebuilds its health from the root, literally. It's one of the few shampoo formulas in the UK that treats the scalp like living skin rather than an oily surface to be attacked with detergents. These 2 shampoos don't try to outsmart your scalp with cheap fillers or synthetic coatings. They work with your hair, not against it, and once you use them, supermarket shampoo will feel like a bad joke.